220-1622 with RE/MAX Alliance.
When joining the conversation becomes difficult, use the TalkBack feature on the iHeartRadio app. Just tap, record, and send, all within the app.
Get out there and be heard.
To Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW.
Well, it's all right, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right, if you live the life you please. Well, it's all right, doing the best you can. Well, it's all right, as long as you lend a hand.
Let's not forget that in 2024, Bill Nye, the science guy, told us the best way to stop hurricanes was to vote for Kamala Harris. Sounds like great science.
I've done my homework on this hurricane season, and I keep thinking, man, maybe I should wait another week. Maybe I should wait another week before I do the story. Because I keep thinking that eventually we're going to have, I think it's been since 2015, it's been 10 years since we've got a hurricane season without landfall. I have to go back and look at my notes. But I got a whole story I want to do about hurricanes and how they're not more powerful, they're not stronger, and they're not occurring more often. But I keep thinking if I do the story, like if I do the story tomorrow, because hurricane season is until the end of November, that if I do that story now, that we'll have like a bazillion hurricanes hit. And then I'll look like an idiot, which is pretty easy to do. They're not stronger. Don't give me that look. So we'll maybe do that later. But I guess it's lucky that we're here at all. According to some folks online, this is what Dragon left me to tell you today. The rapture has been rescheduled. According to some folks online, it was not a false prophecy. And in fact, the day of retribution has been rescheduled. What, did God look at his iCalendar and realize, oopsie, I put it on the wrong week. I got to change that. Just a couple of weeks ago, apparently I missed this too. We were told that the world was supposedly set to end on either the 23rd or the 24th of September. What, God doesn't know, like, he doesn't understand that you can look at your calendar by day and you can pick the 23rd or the 24th? It's just like, yeah, I'm going to put it on a TBD, either the 23rd or the 24th. But both those days, I think, came and went because most of us are still standing. Or maybe it's just me and Dragon. We don't realize the entire world's gone, and we're just kind of doing this for fun.
Maybe it happened, and everybody just got left behind.
That's right. Everybody's been left behind. Only 4 people went. Only 4 people went out in the rapture. Let's see. South African pastor Joshua Malakela was one of the loudest voices proclaiming that the end of the world was nigh. And he boldly declared he was 1,000,000,000% certain that it would take place last month. So he called on Christians to get their houses in order before God came to rescue them, claiming that non-believers would be left to face the wrath and warned that the world would be left unrecognizable. I hate to tell him, but the world that I grew up in and the world that I live in today is pretty much unrecognizable. It's kind of like, really? That's not what I grew up in. He claims there was a mix-up. Because God told him this back in 2018. He was allegedly visited by God 7 years ago in a dream in which he was informed that he was going to be the vessel who would spread his message. False prophet? Okay. Apparently we were using a Gregorian calendar when instead we should have been using some calendar that was adopted by Britain in 1752. God can't get his calendar straight either. And last but not least, it's Taco Tuesday in Denver. Taco Bell, did you know that Taco John's won the effort to use the term Taco Tuesday, beat the trademark? Did you know that? Wow.
That's pretty much all I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building.
See you next time, Brownie.
Follow Michael Brown at Michael Brown USA. And stay connected with all of us at 630 KHOW, KHOW.com, and on the iHeartRadio app. Tom Martino is next on Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW.
Do you ever worry about having enough retirement money to last the rest of your life? Are you looking for ways to protect your retirement savings from inflation, taxes, stock market downturns? I recently asked these questions to Jordan Quijano at mymoneymyway.com.
It's possible, and it's even easy. This retirement account offers a 17% bonus, long-term care benefits, and guaranteed to never lose money.
Get all the information on this guaranteed pension account at mymoneymyway.com.
Finding relief from tinnitus and hearing challenges shouldn't be a mystery, but for so many, that's exactly how it feels. Generic advice, useless appointments, and quick fixes that don't fix anything. That's why I created Sound Relief. At Sound Relief, we take the time others won't, follow protocols most don't, and deliver results that actually change lives. If you're for real answers and long-term solutions, visit us at soundrelief.com. That's soundrelief.com.
Electric rates are going up, up, up. You need Red Rocks Roof and Solar. They do it all, sales, installation, and service. And because they do roofs too, they got combined experience. The only company to guarantee an activation date, or they pay you for lost energy. Battery backups, auxiliary generators. 303-704-2449. 704-2449. RedRocksRS.com.
Everyone's talking about Galaxy Concrete Coating and their transformation, like your neighbor Mike.
Well, the local company that we used first was highly recommended by people in our neighborhood. We did not know until after it didn't work on our floor. It just healed up like a cheap suit. And so my wife says, we got to do something. And so she started looking around on the internet and she found Galaxy.
Lots of styles to choose from, 4 times stronger than epoxy, and it comes with a lifetime warranty.
We got Galaxy out here. They got here at about 8 o'clock in the morning and they finished up at 6 o'clock that night. Other than having a beautiful garage floor, you couldn't tell they were here. Just did a wonderful job on it.
Galaxy Concrete Coatings works for any area like patios, garage floors, driveways, and around pools.
Still looks fantastic, and anybody that visits our house, that's all they want to talk about. I mean, they just can't believe how nice the garage floor looks.
Click on GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com and remember to like us on Facebook, GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com. We are out of this world.
Medicare season just began, so Integrity Health Advisors can now help you understand the many changes in providers, options, and prices for next year. Because of some very big changes, you should not assume that your Medicare or Advantage plan from this year will meet your needs next year. Integrity Health Advisors will help you find the right plan for your doctors, hospitals, and prescriptions, and they charge you nothing for this personalized assistance. Go to integrityhealthadvisors.com to schedule your free Medicare plan review today. integrityhealthadvisors.com.
The cost of everything is still sky high, and many of us are relying on credit cards to cover those costs. You're not alone with the debt piling up. Americans collectively owe more than $1 trillion in credit card debt. You might have considered reaching out to American Financing, but then you hesitated because you simply don't want to give up your low mortgage rate. Well, there's good news. The Smart Equity Loan, a solution designed to help you take control of your finances and you don't touch your current mortgage. Unlike a HELOC that might have variable rates, the Smart Equity Loan offers a fixed rate, meaning one predictable monthly payment and the peace of mind that comes with that. It allows you to leverage the equity in your home to pay off higher interest debt, free up cash flow, and keep your existing low mortgage. Only 10 minutes to get started and no upfront or hidden fees. Call American Financing today. Start saving right now. 303-695-7000. 303-695-7000. Online, AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
After a little fog and some cloud cover in the morning, we're going to bring back sunshine by later on this afternoon. Temperatures today still below average in the low 60s. I'm Fox 31 Pinpoint Weather Team meteorologist Kylie Burse.
This report is sponsored by Arroyo Grande with Raymond Arroyo.
I'm Raymond Arroyo. I'd like to invite you to my new podcast, Arroyo Grande. Discover life lessons, practical advice, and inspiring examples to live by as I sit with celebrities and thought leaders you'll absolutely love. Listen to Arroyo Grande wherever you get your podcasts.
KRFX HD2 Denver.
KHOW Denver, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on the free iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Attorney General Pam Bondi before the Senate Judiciary Committee, clashing with some Democratic senators over National Guard deployments to American cities. ABC's Jay O'Brien talking with House Speaker Mike Johnson on the government shutdown. Democrats want to discuss the continuation of subsidies to help pay for health insurance premiums. Republicans so far have said no.
Why not begin negotiations on that issue right now?
Because the government is closed, and as I mentioned, that's a December 31 issue. There are lots of conversations and deliberations and discussions right now, even bipartisan amongst members, about necessary changes that would have to be made, pretty dramatic changes, to even have that considered on the floor.
Peace talks between Israel and Hamas have resumed in Egypt on this, the 2-year anniversary of the militant group's surprise attack in Israel that triggered the war in Gaza that has seen tens of thousands of Palestinians killed. This is ABC News. Amazing that no one was killed when a medical helicopter crash landed right in the middle of a highway in Sacramento, California last night.
Getting reports of the helicopter crash.
It was at the end of the evening commute. A bright red Reach Air medical helicopter slammed onto busy Highway 50 in Sacramento. Another medical helicopter overhead reporting in the Reach helicopter was down.
EC 135 down. It's in the middle of the freeway. We're getting medical to them immediately.
The audio from liveatc.net. Bystanders came to their aid. Those inside reported to be alive. Sacramento Fire says all 3 on board were crew members. No patients were on board as the chopper was lifting off from UC Davis Medical Center before it crashed. Alex Stone, ABC News.
Tropical storm Jerry has formed in the Atlantic Ocean on a path toward the Caribbean. It's expected to become a hurricane in the next few days. Already there, Hurricane Priscilla strengthening into a Category 2 as it swirls in the Pacific Ocean. I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
KHOW News Time, 10:03.
If you have some King Soopers pasta salad in your refrigerator, listen up. Kroger, the parent company of King Soopers, is recalling basil pesto bow tie salad and smoked mozzarella penne salad because of possible listeria contamination. Colorado is one of 28 states for the recall. Denver police are releasing the images of a man suspected of stealing baggage last July at Denver International Airport. It happened around 9:30 at night at Carousel 12 in the baggage area. Pictures show the man is white, has blonde or gray hair, and he wears glasses. He had a blue shirt on with the North Face branding, the gray backpack, black sweatshirt tied around his waist, and tan pants. He also has tattoos on his arms. If you have any information, contact Crime Stoppers. There is a reward available, and you can stay anonymous. If you're planning to do leaf peeping, you can do it without worrying about gas prices.
Gas prices are going down in Colorado. AAA says the average cost is $2.96 per gallon, about 9 cents lower than last week.
That's Cynthia Vale. That's the latest. I'm Keenan Dixon.
Now, Impact Traffic.
From the Superstar Car Wash Traffic Center.
Yeah, it's a pretty quiet ride out here for us right now. I-70 eastbound at Tower has been jamming a little bit, leading out towards E470. It is construction related. Southbound 25 coming in through downtown has been sluggish through Spear, and we're seeing a little bit of traffic on 270, both directions, but rather quiet after a very hectic rush hour this morning. I-25 between downtown and the Tech Center is roughly about 10 minutes. 6th Avenue looks much better after a crash was cleared near Sheridan. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Cue the easy button because it's officially Easy Deal Days at Staples. Now through October 11th, save up to 40% off over 1,000 products from tech, chairs, luggage, and more. Head to your Staples local store or staples.com to save while supplies last. Staples, that was easy.
Selling a home can be stressful, especially when things don't go as planned. Hi, it's Marty Lenz for my friend Gay Ribble and the Empower Home team with Keller Williams, who created systems to handle every challenge, and the results are amazing. Here's what their client Kimberly had to say. Quote, our situation was anything but typical. We were out of the country when the house was listed, and the Empower Home team sold our home for $100,000 over the ask, all cash, and made the process seamless with their amazing support team. Stories like this happen all the time with my friend and realtor Gabe Ribble and the Empower Home team because they know the local market inside and out and have access to thousands of pre-qualified buyers and use cutting-edge marketing strategies that put more eyes on your home. Whether you're relocating or just want top dollar, Gay and the Empower Home team know how to get the job done, and if your home does not sell, Gay will buy it at a price agreeable to you. That is her guarantee. 833-453-SOLD. 833-453-SOLD. Online, gayhasthebuyers.com. Gayhasthebuyers.com.
I'm consumer advocate Tom Martino, and I've seen the wrong way to sell precious metals. Tangled necklaces, mismatched earrings, broken watches, coins. The wrong way is not knowing who you can trust. That's why I recommend David Ellis Jewelry on 3rd and Clayton. He'll weigh it and pay it. He'll even buy your fine jewelry and diamonds. I've known him 40 years. It's time you get to know him. 2640 East 3rd Avenue. That's 3rd and Clayton. 303-322-8779. 322-8779. Auto accident? Get the right lawyer on your side. Call Fuller.com.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bank. That's bank. Enter it now.
I listen in the morning because he's smart and witty.
Michael Brown.
Yeah, Brownie knows his stuff.
Tom Martino.
Martino gives great advice.
Ryan Schuling.
Ryan has strong opinions, and I like that.
Dan Kaplis.
And Kaplis, he keeps fighting the good fight.
On Denver's talk station.
The station I keep it on.
630 KHOW.
Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hey, welcome to the show. We are here to help you solve your problems. Take your complaints, answer your questions, whatever you have. This hour brought to you by RenewHomeInnovations.com. This is a company that goes in and does beautiful walk-in shower conversions. Second to none. They have these walls made of porcelain. You've never seen anything more beautiful. And I love it because there's zero maintenance. You know, is anyone using those old-fashioned tubs you have to step up over and they make noise? They have ugly shower curtains or those diffused glass doors. Forget that crap. Get a brand new, beautiful shower, RenewHomeInnovations.com. 2 or 3 days to do that shower, and then a year to pay with zero interest. RenewHomeInnovations.com. 303-904-2000. 904-2000. Now, what is going on in the world of insurance or in the world of home improvements? We have Mark Szymanski with us from Genesis Total Exteriors. And we have Matt Stanford, Paragon Services. Matt is let me bring up the camera for the studio so you can see their ugly mugs. Beautiful shot in that studio today. And welcome, guys. We appreciate you being here. And I want to get right to the story, and that is, our insurance claims pretty much filed. Matt, you know, do we have outstanding insurance claims? Are there people that procrastinate? Because you only have a year from the date of loss. It's not the date of discovery of the loss, right? It's literally a year from the loss, Matt. So have you ever had people time out where the insurance company says, guess what, you're not covered?
Yeah, well, yes. When it comes to like a fire claim or a water claim, for sure. With hail, it's a little easier to massage the clock on that. But yeah, if you have a water claim or a fire claim, you need to get on it because they are very hard-lined on when did this happen. You didn't file it in time. Tough tuna. Right. So, but with hail, you know, we get so many hailstorms, you can kind of point to one that maybe happened 6 months ago instead of the real one that hit a year and a half ago. But you got to be careful, and you got to make sure to file it timely if you can. Now they're working on extending that actually to 2 years, but we'll see if that shakes out. I think that would be great. If
So when you say 2 years, you're talking about 2 years from the date of loss. Right now, it is still 1 year, right?
Yeah, it's 1 year. And then you have, if there's a dispute, you have 2 years to, sue them, basically. So that's the clock on getting legal help. But yeah, to file a claim, it's 1 year right now.
And in order to file a lawsuit or dispute anything, you have to have the claim first. You can't just go and sue them.
Right. Yeah, you have to file the claim and either get a denial letter or, an estimate that you feel is underpaid to have. You have to have something to give the attorney to fight. But yeah, you have to file the claim first.
And bad faith is what insurance companies fear. And I want to talk about that coming up. We don't have to go through it right now. Bad faith means that basically they're not just breaching your contract. They're kind of like they know they're breaching your contract. That's what I've always called bad faith. In a nutshell, without, like I said, we'll talk about it more coming up. Isn't that what bad faith is? They know that they're breaching.
They do. And really, when bad faith, normally when I see that a judge, agrees it's bad faith and they pay the treble damages, normally it's a denial. They're denying a claim based on what they feel they can stand on. It's a little more difficult to go at it from an approach of, well, we just don't think this is fair and they didn't pay enough. That's really hard.
I was told that Colorado is one of the easier states to prove bad faith. So we'll go into that in a minute. Deputy D.
Tom, I think you're really going to like this because we're about to have a very interesting case study that I can continue to update during the shows regarding my own insurance claim from water damage. And I've just recently engaged Matt at Paragon Services to handle this claim for me from the start. And he and Mark Szymanski from Genesis are going to come over to my home to take a look, assess the damage, and start the claim process for me. So I'm not looking forward to dealing with the damage, but I am looking forward to dealing with these two guys.
So what you're talking about is basically being denied?
Oh, no, I haven't been denied yet. So a couple of weeks ago, so as you know, I live in a multi-unit building. And a couple of weeks ago, one of the units upstairs from me sprang a leak. And it's been going on for weeks, maybe even months, because it's not an occupied unit. And it heavily damaged mine. So there are walls that are damaged. One of the doors doesn't even work properly anymore. The hardwood floors are buckled, and the tile floor in the bathroom is cracked. That's how long this leak has been going on. So rather than me starting off with the insurance company and their profit improvement plans, I just immediately engaged Matt's services to start the claim for me and handle it from start to finish. But it's going to be a big one, Tom. I have to move out. I have to move back in. My stuff has to go in storage. It won't be easy to find a replacement temporary housing because I have 2 cats. So I need 2 parking spots. I mean, all that stuff. So Matt stands ready to do all of that in my behalf. Thank you, Matt.
All right. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Suze, do you want to talk to me about this text? I don't know what it means. No audio.
Oh, on YouTube. They're telling me it's a button on your end, Tom.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm doing everything the same as I always have. So I can't mess with that right this second. I will get to it if I can. 303-713-8255. We're here to help you solve your problems, answer your questions again. And I do have a text number, and I know that we can use that as well. So text me at 747-999-5280. That's 747-999-5280. All right. Edna, what's going on with you, Edna? What's happening? Is Edna there?
It looked like she hung up. I think she was the one with jacuzzi. Is that correct yesterday, Kelly? The one had a problem with jacuzzi or what? I'm not sure. She's not listening.
Okay. No, I am listening.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Edna, send us a contract.
Yep.
It's in your email.
Yep.
And hopefully she's calling right back. So hang on.
Yeah, and I looked at it. Do you remember the jacuzzi call, Tom? Basically, she had it installed, but
the pan size was wrong.
Oh,
and now she wants it redone. I don't know who. Is she up?
Okay.
Yes.
So, Edna, explain the problem again. I have the contract and I looked through it. I remember it from yesterday, but where are we at with Jacuzzi? They refuse to even contact you back, right?
Well, they have off and on, but they've used many excuses not to come in and change my pan. They offered me doors at half price. Then they offered me doors, but the installers told me once I put the shower curtain up, then I would have holes in my shower if I went to doors.
Yeah, and occasionally it's leaking, right? They were supposed to put in a 30 by 60.
4-inch.
Yeah, well, I mean, the contract specifies a 30 by 60.
On the page 4, it says 30 by 60 by 4.
Yeah, that's okay.
And they put.
Wait a minute.
They put a 2-inch in.
It's, this shower, though, it's an actual jacuzzi, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't see by 4, but let me look again.
What I'm looking at the
it's
notes
on
here,
page.
Mark. I don't see any notes here on it other than it was just a jacuzzi.
Yeah, so basically what happens is they put in a pan that's basically not tall enough, so sometimes it leaks.
Well, it runs out at the bottom over the pan.
Yeah, right there, 30. Oh, I see, because there's a typo there. It's 30 by 60, left drain. Yeah, I mean, it definitely says 30 by 60 by 4. What did they put in, a 30 by 60 by 2?
Yes.
See, I mean, this seems kind of cut and dry, and she's having a problem with it, Tom. Now, the ironic part is this was all through a finance company. Did they pay this contractor in full yet?
Yes.
I mean, we just got to keep reaching out to these guys. I mean, they should be fixing this. If they put in the wrong size pan on the contract, it literally says 30 by 60 by 4. And when she's taking a shower, water's leaking out because it's simply not working because the design she had calls for a 4-inch and they only gave her a 2. I mean, it's crazy, but they're not getting back to her.
Yeah, so what should we do? What do you think, Mark? From here?
Well, who's the guy who actually installed it? Who can we actually call that's local?
The name of the company I have here, it was I don't know, Midwest Bath or something.
Yeah, who was it, Edna?
Well, it's Colorado Living, but they call their bath
Midwest
section
Midwest
Midway.
Bath, right?
Yes. Which is a subsidiary to Colorado Living.
Okay.
Let's call up Colorado Living then. I mean, I tried that other one. I didn't get any answer. I don't think, did we assign this to anybody, Tom?
No, we did not, Mark. We did not.
Let's try to call them right now. So do you have their phone number? Let's have Kelly try to call. If we don't get something in the next hour, I think we give their damn number out and try to blow these guys up because this is outrageous.
Got it. Hold on, 303-713-TALK. Mark, if you could do these spots, I'll reboot the YouTubers because...
All right, sounds good.
Complaining. Okay, so we have more coming up on the Troubleshooter Show.
Yep.
All summer, your AC has been running through your furnace, coating it with dirt, dust, and debris. The #1 killer of furnaces. Don't wait for costly breakdowns with the first cold snap. Get Fix It 24/7. An extreme clean, check and tune, just $39. The only ones who truly clean each and every part, like a